Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus!
You know, I'm sitting here thinking about the year that has gone, and honestly, the COVID Chronicles, the documentary that I did. And I remember, I remember when this whole thing started, and I kind of had like these mixed feelings. I kind of felt like, um, if this is probably going to run its course for the next couple of weeks, and then it's back to life. But I also had this kind of strange feeling of I don't want to go back to normal. I don't want to go back to whatever version of normal, because normal was exhausting. Um, so if it was going to change the planet, let it change the planet. Let people change. Um, I feel like be careful what you wish for is an apropos thing to say. Anyhow, so I wasn't even going to do the COVID Chronicles as a documentary thing. I had this whole thing planned for school, and I was going to go and do interview a family. The idea was to spend a weekend at a friend's house, an interracial friend's house, and film them and film their merged family and their religion and do some all kinds of stuff. And that would have been for school, but then that would have also been for me. And then COVID happened, and I couldn't go to them, and there are a lot of other things involved in that whole process. And I was like, well, I need to do something. Sorry, I need to do something. So that happened. And I was finished with it. I put it together, all 50 something minutes of it. They're like, geez, you Lord, this is a long. Um, I was totally grateful to like my friends who were very kind and very gracious and said, yes, I will send you videos explaining how I'm feeling and stuff like that. I was super happy for that. And then I sent it up to film festival, which in itself is another hilarity, because I've been on the other side of Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival, and I go and you watch stuff and you look at this and it's like, this is really cool. I've actually been to an opening night gala event because I was doing movie reviews for a company, and um, they gave me the chance to actually go and review the opening movie. And so I was there, and there was like tiny foods, and there's a word for it, hors d'oeuvres, and wine, and I got to schmooze with people and like people I admire and that kind of stuff. So to be on the other side of it, and I have a day job, so as we all do, because very few of us can actually be full-time filmmakers. You had to be a filmmaker plus, um, because bills and things and stuff. Forgive me if I seem pretentious. I'm actually getting ready to go and iron, and this is part of the outfit that I plan on wearing, and I just threw it over my neck, so I'm not trying to, I don't know. But the point is, I submitted it on a whim, almost didn't. Thank you, Renee. Um, and sometime I left it at that because it's a few months before everybody goes through it and stuff. And then I got the message, I got the call, I got the email that said it's going to be in it. And I'm talking about the documentary to talk about COVID a little bit in terms of when they said to me that COVID Chronicles was going to be part of the process, part of the film festival. I thought, this is great, but also, will this be relevant? Like, film festival is in September. By the time September comes around, I mean, we back to normal, and we're not. We weren't. Cinemas were shut down. Um, I was working from home, which I very much enjoyed. Um, the country was still doing this tap dance. I am building, I have, and I am building a very nice mask collection. I really thought it wasn't going to be relevant. I thought that by the time September came around, it would just be like, oh my God, remember that thing that happened in March? Wow, we really dodged a bullet. And maybe in some regards in Trinidad and Tobago, we did dodge a bullet. Um, but oh God, it's just, it's draining though, isn't it? Aren't you drained? And I feel like we should probably have learned some more stuff about ourselves during this period. One of the fun things about all of this is that I learned that I can do a project with $0. I mean, like, there are, these are realities that you have, and you're like, you can do this with $0. But I really did this project with $0. I filmed it on my mom's Huawei, because I eventually got a new Huawei, but, um, videos from friends, got music, like free licensed music from like Ben Sounds and YouTube Audio and public clips, news and that kind of stuff. It's just, I'm gonna wrap up now because I really wasn't intending to spend 6 minutes on this, but it's amazing to me. It really is. And something is pulling at me, but it really is. I really thought, stupidly, that um, this would be over. I kind of hoped that we would have an asteroid. Um, I'm pro asteroid. I'm not really a big fan of viruses. Um, but it's amazing. I thought it would have been over. It's not. So I'm going to say the same thing that we said last year. Please be safe. Please put it over your nose, the masks. Put them over your nose. Um, take care of yourself. Be good. Treat each other like, good people. And let's just wait for the vaccine to arrive. Be well.